Without faith, we can't change level. Without faith, we can't succeed. Faith is the major thing. Faith is the major thing. But that faith we are talking about doesn't seem impossible. Each time faith appears, a man of God said something I will never forget several years ago. He said, if the devil knock at your door, don't go to answer the devil. Send your faith. By the time faith gets to the door, you will see that there is nobody there. Whenever difficulty approach you, whenever challenges approach you, don't try to go by yourself because you can't beat that thing. But send your faith out. You will see at the end of the day, you will have result. Don't bother to go. Just send your faith out. Satan is not after your grammar or eloquent or your connection, but how to perforate your faith. It's not after your education. It's not after your wealth. It's not after your money. It's not after your popularity. In fact, it is not interested in your eloquence. It doesn't even have interest in your beauty. We have to stop the devil from cheating us. We have to stop his power of harassment. Enough is enough. You may have the fact or proof of ownership or legal right over anything. But it will only take the force of faith to put them in your hand. Galatians chapter 4, verse 1 to 5. You can go and read it. As long as you are still a baby, you can't claim your right until when you grow up to declare your right. You can't. You grow up in faith and declare your kingdom right. It takes faith to take possession. You can lose your possession if you don't activate your faith. And this big man, that man was paralyzed. He can't move unless they carry him. Even if he's going to the toilet, he must be lifted by somebody. He must be helped by somebody. The man's life, destiny was somehow. Am I talking to somebody, please? This man was helpless. No man could help him. Inability to move was the first barrier. Now, this man have to go and beg people to carry him. Look at verse 3. And they come unto him, bringing one sick or palsy, which was born of 4. How many people that carried him? 4 people. That means those 4 people, they were in agreement to carry him to the crusade, either to carry him there and dump him there so that Jesus will do the rest. Hallelujah. Okay, that was the number 1. Number 2, the distant barrier. Faith doesn't cease excuse. The man was unable to move, yet the distant barrier could not stop him. Hallelujah. Number 3, insufficient space. Insufficient space. There was no sufficient space. When he got there, the people agreed to carry him to the crusade. When he got to crusade, they break the 4th barrier to carry him. They break the 2nd barrier, which was the distant barrier, but on getting there, there was no space for him. That's another barrier. There is no space for you, but God will create one. That was barrier, space barrier, out of space. Huh? But there is space, out of no space, there is space. The faith does not see no space. He sees that is space. That is why the language of faith is, I will make it, no matter what. I beg, listen to me. This year, you will make it too. Yeah. Look at verse 4 and verse 5. Somebody to read. When they could not get near him, the crowd? He removed the roof above him. And when they have made an opening, they laid down the bed with the paralytic laid. And when Jesus saw their faith, I said, Jesus will see your faith this morning. Do you know that Jesus looked for faith? He doesn't look at face. Jesus did not look at the faces of people. He looked at faith of people. Your faith is nothing to Jesus but your faith. Your faith can be beautiful. If you don't have faith, you will look ugly. They created space for the man. They created space for the man. You better create space for yourself. Listen to this. To create space may cost you a lot. But you have to do it. If your faith will now cost you something, it won't work for you. Either your faith causes you to come to church. When your body is saying sit down that way, you are weak. So removing your obstacle, what are you going to do? Be determined. Determination. So be determined. Strongly determined. Then ready to face the consequence. Never take no for an answer. Seeing ahead of your obstacle. Seeing ahead of that obstacle. After that obstacle, there is a miracle hiding. After that challenge, go and check it. There is promotion. The Lord will help us. Amen. When Jesus saw their faith, do you know what happened? When Jesus saw their faith, he left all the crowd and answered.